Well, it was going to happen eventually, folks, but we have finally arrived. We're going to go hot seat racing in the Monster Energy Cup Series. And around our favourite track as well, Martinsville. This is going to be a doozy. So we'll have a quick look at the reputation. There's not much to say here. We've only got two friends, Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano, in the 11 and the 22. Everyone else is sort of in the middle. So, but I've got a feeling after Martinsville that might change. Good. Right, so we're going to. There we go. So let's have a look at the standings. We're last. So we don't need to worry about it. So Kevin Harvick is your current points leader, followed by Jimmy Johnson, Brad Keselowski, Eric Almirola's won a race. Good lord. Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Clint Boyer, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, your top 10 in points. Then we'll just scroll down here. Eric Jones 11th, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Paul Menard, and Daniel Suarez. He's won a race. Bloody Nora. Daniel Suarez has won a race for Joe Gibbs. Who would have thought that one? So those are your 16 that are going to the playoffs. Excellent. So let's go see who we get at Martinsville. Oh, they haven't actually told us. Oh, that's right, because I found out after the end of the truck race and then forgot to remember it. So yep, they won a top 33. $160,000 if we get that top 33. That's around my kind of track as well. Let's get this done. Let's do this one.
We're coming to you live from Martinsville Speedway in Ridgeway, Virginia for the running of the STP 500. Known as the Paperclip due to its unique shape, this historic track is the shortest in NASCAR at just over a half-mile in length. Opened in 1947, Martinsville is also the only track to be on the NASCAR circuit since the very beginning. This historic venue is overflowing with NASCAR tradition and memories. Today, it's also overflowing with fans excited to see our first short track event of the year. So grab a chair and settle in. NASCAR racing is coming up next.
Going green. Almost ready. Green flag, green. Inside, inside. Clear all around. Careful, still there. Outside, outside. Clear all around. Clear all around. Caution, caution. Be smooth out here. Have a good day. Be ready here.
And the green flag is back in the air, so let's go racing again around Martinsville. And jump to 24th behind the Dinger. AJ Allman Dinger, roll it into the corner and oof, that was a bit of a hard nudge into the back of the 72 of Corey LaJoy. What's Kyle Larson doing all the way back here? Is Kyle not, used the grass and every part of Alex Bowman, the showman there. That's, well, they're going to remember that one, that's for sure. Bowman tries around the outside, a little deep into turn 1 and 2, and here comes Ryan Newman. Now, look at the speed differential here. Look at that. Right, that's a 5-star team past a 3-star team there, folks. So, now you watch the... look at him pull away. So there you go, you expect that. But look who's next. Next up is Corey LaJoy. You watch the speed differential come in. You see Denny Hamlin, who's an absolute king around Martinsville. He's slowly going backwards. Hey, we're going to overtake Denny Hamlin. Good lord. note that one down. I think Hamlin's going the wrong way.
Hold your line here.
But you don't want to be on the outside here at Martinsville. You will get freight trained. And you will get freight trained good and proper. Look at that speed though. Oh, that's the difference between a 3-star team and a 5-star team. But we get off to turn 4 very nicely. Over the stripe, 23 more laps in this first stage. It's yeah. they're pretty long stages here at Martin at the Monster Energy Cup Series. As we go into turn 4 again, we've got Newman. Who is that in front of Newman? William Byron, and one of the white cars. I can't quite tell who it is from here. Actually, a white and orange. That would be white and orange car. Just evades the top of my head at the moment. But it might be Daniel Suarez, I think. Yeah, Daniel Suarez sounds about right. We'll soon find out. Actually, no, it's Paul Menard. I do apologise. Our old sparring partner from Heat Evolution. Didn't you just hate it when Paul Menard always came up? He always would intentionally try and wreck you. And that was one thing you definitely didn't want there. You didn't want Menard wrecking you in the corner. He always went out there. Now look at this. This is 3-star and 3-star. How is he that fast? And he's actually pushed me right up the groove there as Corey LaJoy. So we're gonna have to fight. But look at that. How? We'll bump Corey LaJoy out of the way. Thank you very much. You pull Menard as a stop. That'll get some retribution for Heat Evolution on him. As we go into 3 and 4 around this half mile of mayhem, the paperclip of Martinsville, and it is 18 laps to go. So who's this on the outside? This is Austin Dillon and Chris Buescher. Austin Dillon, who look at that. That's unbelievable, folks. How is he allowed to be that much more quicker? Now, it's going to be even worse when we get to the next hot seat race. I'm pretty sure of it, because I think just going on other videos, the hot seats are Texas, Dover, Kentucky. Didn't want Kentucky to be a hot seat still. We give Menard a bit of a shunt. Tell him, get out the way. You're slow. So we're having a good run in the 23 at Gray Gaulding. We get a little tight and plough the wall down. There goes Trevor Bain. Yep, out the way, folks. Here comes Austin Dillon. We don't want to annoy Austin because his brother's in my team with the Xfinity Series. So you want to keep him nice. There's Suarez. Where did he win his race this year, I wonder? It would have been nice to find out when he won his race. See, at this track, with this car, you got to pick your battles, because they don't expect us to finish any higher than 33rd. So anyone that gets in the way, just let them through if they're a 5-star team, but fight for your positions for the 3 stars, because if you don't, then they're just going to freight train you, and you're not going to get them goal positions either. As we go 13 to go, 13 to go. See, you see the laps, they tick off pretty quick at Martinsville with it only being a half mile, 22nd lap. It is essentially Martinsville, a road course, because you've got these big long straights and then the hard braking zones with these tight corners that are only about 8-10 degrees in banking, so they're very, very deceptive. As we're being held up by Suarez now. So I think Paul Menard is holding the 3 of us up here. Trevor Bain, Daniel Suarez, myself, Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher behind us. So I think they need to start getting past Menard before people start getting lapped. Oh, that's a bit tight and into the wall again. There goes Austin Dillon. Yum! And we'll just cruise up alongside and we'll take that position back. Thank you very much. So still P19. That's pretty impressive for this track. That's why I'm the King of Martinsville. Well, I claim to be the King of Martinsville. There is no King of Martinsville
Car
at
on
the
the
moment.
outside now, outside.
Someone else will, one of the Monster Rage will be the King of Martinsville today as we have Austin give us a little smack on the side, and there
Car
we
on
go.
the outside now, outside.
Straight through it, less than 10. Oh, we turn
Car
Austin
high,
Dillon.
careful now. Easy. Draw
Well, that's
clear
what you
up
get
top.
for trying to think you're the Intimidator. There's only one car driver worthy of driving the free, and you're not him. Even what he did at Daytona, doing the Earnhardt celebration and holding the three fingers in the air, that was just, I'm sorry, screw you. Screw you and screw you royally there, Mr. Dillon. You're not worthy enough. That's my rant for the race, and I'm sticking to that. You wait till we get in the cup. I'll guarantee you we're gonna have some fun in the cup. But until then, we're an Xfinity driver, and we gotta keep it that way, unfortunately. As we head to line 6 to go left in the stage. Still Paul Menard is dicking up the people in front of him. It's easy enough to pass, it's just putting your nose in there to pass. Come on, Menard, do the right thing. We're so slow, we're so much quicker than you that we're banging into the back of Trevor Bayne.
You got this.
Get on with it. Oh my days. My utter days, folks. Alright, well, we've had enough of this now, so we'll move Menard out of the way.
Clear high, bud.
And that might bring an end to the stage. So there we go, end of first stage.
Good job.
P16. So that's pretty good for a first run. We're mixing it up here with the big boys. Right, everyone's pitting, so we might as well do the same. 2 cans, 4 tyres, and we'll fix the damage as well. Make it a little tight. Yeah. I don't know why, but we will. For some reason, we've stopped the game. We have no idea why we've done that. Why did you do that there, Mr. Crew Chief? There we go. Dear me, so we dropped back to P30. Oh, we got Reed Sorensen in the unbranded 55 outside of us. So let's get ready. Back in the green flag, and we're off. And Michael McDowell's quickly pouncing, and we're in the wrong lane here. Now we need to slide, and we need to get into the right lane. Up there is definitely not the right lane. So let's get out of that groove. Thank you. Problem is though, when they're too wide, like, oh look at that, right about the out, 3 wide around Martinsville. You can't go 3 wide around Martinsville, folks.
Halfway down, halfway to go.
Well, we just did. We just passed AJ Allmendinger. If we're not careful, Bowman the Showman is going to be next. He's struggling to get past Reed Sorensen. We're certainly making this high groove work. There we go, round the outside of Bowman the Showman. And we're up into P28. But here comes Casey Kane in the 95 for the Levine family. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that was I'll admit that was a Code Brown moment right there. Over this, look at this, Denny Hamlin again. He's really struggling. And he's normally brilliant around Martinsville, so why is he struggling in that Joe Gibbs Toyota? I'm going to be interested to see how Joe Gibbs races next year, because they've got this super team that they formed now. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr. on the outside of Denny Hamlin. Thank you very much. Moves into P27, 28. Because Casey Kane's like a 5-star team. You've got to go yum. So yeah. Like I said, it'd be interesting to see how they perform next year with that super team that they've got. It's gonna be interesting to see how the egos of Truex and Busch and Hamlin, for that matter, manage around that team. Because I think that they're not going to manage them egos one bit. Let's try around the outside of Reed Sorensen here. Reed Sorensen, the proverbial roadblock. Thinks he's still a good NASCAR driver. He was a good IndyCar driver, but he's no NASCAR driver as David Reagan slips underneath us. At least we're outpacing Denny Hamlin. That's something. But look at this.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. Inside.
So we've got to sort out, and we've got to sort out pretty quickly. Oh, I'll be glad when these hot seats are over.
Still there.
I know where I want to go for the Monster Energy Cup Series, but it's just a case of getting there.
All right, careful now. Still there.
See if we can get there eventually. But David Reagan in the 38 is now being a pain in the rear. We try around the outside of him, but I don't think around the outside is going to work now. But now look at this problem. You've got Reed Sorensen being the proverbial roadblock.
Got one down low now.
Come on, Reed. Get a move on. Oh, Denny Hamlin shoving us out of the way. Excuse you there, Mr. Hamlin. Might want to pick a lane there, sir. And we'll go around the outside of Hamlin. Thank you very much. See if we can get in line. Yay, get in line. Right.
Alright, now you're clear.
23 laps left. I know it said the fuel run was 30 laps and there's 33 in this stage, but don't worry yourself about that. Who is that? That is AJ Allmendinger. Pick get your nose out my ass, boy.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line.
I will replace you in a heartbeat in that 47. You better calm yourself down. If you don't, I'll nonce you. I'm going to replace you in one of these hot seats, I guarantee you. These AI, they think they can get their own way. They really can't. As we go through. There we go, that's the dinger out of the way. See if we can get Dave up there. We've pushed up the track, and there goes the dinger again. Look at that. That's a 3-star team on a 3-star team. Reed Sorensen is holding this line up now. And he's holding it up for the worst as well. In that 55. I don't know why he's holding it up. He needs to get out of the way. He shouldn't even be on the track. He's unbranded. He's unsponsored. That's a start and park the 55. Start her up and park it. I was just happy to be here, folks. Ugh. That's the one thing, you don't even be touching them curves here at Martinsville. They are fucking lethal. And we get a caution. Oh, it's nice that everyone up to 30 seconds already been lapped. Don't know who brought that out. Somebody brought that out, but we'll carry on. So we're going to take track position and gain 5 places actually.
Be smart out there. Going green. Be ready
We're
here.
in P24. Eric Jones behind us, the dominant Eric Jones.
Car there's on your inside.
So our fight's not with EJ, with 14 to go, but we'll stick it up the inside, and why not? Hey, we give some to Ricky Reckhouse. Out the way, dipshit.
Car on the outside now, outside.
Out the way and get moving. Oh dear. That was some more for Austin Dillon, and aggressive goes around. That's gonna put us up to P19. No pits. Let's just carry on. It ain't Martinsville if you ain't got a bit of damage in your car, there, boy.
Green flag in his hand. All right, be ready.
So back on the green flag, and let's go again. And remember, Ricky Stenhouse got right past us pretty quick. Yeah, we'll just give Ricky some afters. He screwed us over a few times in Heat 2, didn't he? underneath Trevor Bain and Chris Buescher. P17, who would have thought thunk that? Look at that, the car tightened up out of turn 2. If we can stay around P17, I'll take that. It's a long, long motor race, folks. Especially around Martinsville, it's an absolute torture fest around Martinsville. It's, the 42 of Kyle Larson sticks his nose in. We'll let him have that. We're not going to pick a fight with Kyle. He's pretty quick. We might pick a fight with Casey Kane though, in the 95.
All clear.
We'll definitely want to pick a fight with him because there's no way he's faster than me. That's for sure. If he's a 5-star team, I'll be very, very surprised.
Clear all around.
He wants to sit his ass back there. Well, we've got Ricky Stenhouse there as well.
Outside.
We can stay in the lane with Ricky Stenhouse and then
Tires on the outside.
hold on to that one.
Top lane straight here. Use it if you need it.
Stay in Stenhouse's lane and just keep Casey Kane on our outside.
Still there.
We should do we should get this.
Clear all around.
But if you ride up into Casey Kane's lane,
Outside.
then you're in trouble as we go a little deep into 3 and 4. We didn't want to be that deep, but it's because we've got now Ricky Stenhouse. We've got to go. Oh, we've gone too deep. There goes Stenhouse. There go 3 wide with Eric Jones and Casey Kane. We'll hold back. P21. We'll take that. We'll give Eric Jones a nudge in the rear end. Oh, and Casey Kane puts it in the wall. 4 to go.
Hard on the outside.
Now he's definitely staying on the outside of us for that one. He can stay there, mother.
Outside.
No, he's going to try and dig past us, but nope. Thank you. We'll definitely stay
outside.
stay right here, thank you.
All right, now you're clear.
Alright. Ooh, nearly into the wall again. As long as we're blocking both lanes, we've got P20 in this stage, which is slightly worse than we did in the first stage. Now look at that, we got a better exit off 3 and 4 than Kane and Menard did. We'll keep that, I think. I liked that. So we should be coming around 3 and 4 for the 1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And here we go. 1 to go. Menard tried to stick his nose in there. I think we should keep P20. If we don't keep P20, then we're unlucky.
Nice driving.
There we go, P20. I think we'll definitely take that. That's a definite win there. Right, everyone's pitting. Look at that front right, 46%. Martinsville kills your tyres. Tighten up a little bit more. I'm happy with that. So let's go. Oh, now we dropped 8 positions. We're back to P28. The BK Racing pit crew are rubbish, shall we say. Enough said. So, now this is where the torture begins. Because I think it's now 60 laps. Yeah, but we'll call it 60 laps. 58 laps to go. Not the best feeling in the world. You've done, as we see Michael McDowell lock a break. We've got David Reagan. Oh, that's the wall. We let Denny Hamlin through. We'll give him a bit of a rub on the way through. There goes Matt DiBenedetto. There's Bowman the Showman down in 31st. In fact, he's actually a lap. No, he's on the lead lap. He is. So we want to stay ahead of Ty Dillon because Ty Dillon's sort of the banker position. He's 33rd. A little behind him. We got Hemrick. I imagine we're gonna have Reed. Oh no, there's Reed Sorensen. How is Reed Sorensen in front of us, man? His crew must be the slowest crew in the world. And yet he's still in front of us and he's dicking this whole lane up. If he's not careful, we're going to have the leaders come up to us in no time. The lead's already 10 seconds. That's half a lap of Martinsville. I'll tell you now, if I see the leaders, I will fight to stay on the lead lap. I will make sure I fight to stay on the lead lap as well. We go under Michael McDowell into the back of Bowman the Showman.
You're all clear up top.
And that's P31, so we put another position between us and the safety net. But we're still going to need to save fuel. You will not make it on one stop. You're going to have to make it on
Careful, still there.
two, at least. Well, no, you can make it on one stop. You can't do one fuel run. That's what I meant to say. You go a little deep into turn 1. 31st. Best lap 20.4, record 19.5. What did I do a 19.5 in? Certainly wasn't this car, that's for sure. Must have done it in the trucks. Oh, that's very deep into turn 1, but nearly took Bowman the Showman on the outside. But I reckon if we can stay about here, that would suffice. We only need a 33rd position. Look at this. He's dicking this whole lineup is Reed Sorensen. You got De Benedetto, Hamlin, Reagan. These can be for positions, but we are very deep. We're gonna have Ty Dillon on our rear end in a minute. He's actually got past Michael McDowell. That's Ty. Yeah, Ty's in the 13. How you doing, Ty? He's our mate from the Xfinity Series. There is Ty. You back here with all the scrubs in the Geico car again, Ty? I hope you are. Because if you're not, I've just got that completely wrong. Don't think it'll be too long before we see Ty Dillon in the show, shall we say. Oh, and I've just remembered one of the other hot seats, Talladega's in. Talladega with a 3-star team. That is going to be painful.
Careful, still there.
The word I'm looking for there is painful. If this thing is woefully slow, like these things I should say are woefully slow, then you're never going to get up towards the leader, even with the draft. We may as well, there he is, he's in 13 in the Geico car. Oh, into the back of Bowman the Showman hard.
Clear all around.
But yeah, Mark Talladega with a 3-star team, you're never going to get to the front. Oh, Ty gives us a slam in the side. Hey, this ain't Xfinity, mate, you're a mate.
You stay up high here. Stay up high.
You keep your ass down there. It does look like we've got a decent and healthy gap to Daniel Hemrick in the 33rd position, so I'd certainly be happy if we stayed there. That would be primo optimal, shall we say? Enough said. But look at this train that Reed Sorensen's dicking up. In fact, here comes a car now. Now I wonder if that's not 2.5 seconds, so I've got a feeling I know who this is. And in fact it is. It looks like the rowdy one. Is he trying to come through there? Kyle Busch? Is that you, Kyle?
Got one outside.
No, it's 14. That's Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer in the lead. Like Martinsville this year. This exact race, Clint Boyer won it. Broke, I think it was about 100 on something odd race without a win streak. Something like that. It's certainly been a while since Boyer won a race. Before he won Martinsville, and then he won Dover right afterwards. Lucky fuck. I shouldn't say that because we've got Dover to come yet.
Alright, now you're clear.
So what we got? We got Texas, Talladega, Dover, Kentucky. And then I don't know who the other hot seats. I imagine one would be Watkins Glen. It'd be nice if Watkins Glen was one. Do Watkins with a 5-star team. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Boyer gives us the old bump and run into the first corner. He wants us out the way, but what can I do? I can't get out of the way. I can't go anywhere without him. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm dicking you up here, Mr. Boyer, but You tell that to Reed Sorensen. He's the one dicking the field up.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
Reed Sorensen, you're as slow as shit. Get out of the way. That's what all this video is going to be. It's going to be the Reed Sorensen moaning hour. Yeah, we'll take that. I swear to God, Reed.
Hold the wheel.
I was a better driver in that 55 before you came along.
Car on the
His
outside
name was
now,
bloody
outside.
Michael Waltrip, legend. There's, ooh,
Hard on the outside.
I think Kyle Busch is back here now as well. There you go. There goes Boyer. So we have now been officially lapped.
Still there.
Ooh, as we dick up Boyer a little bit.
Clear all around.
I don't think he'll appreciate that one. He might give us a bit of payback there into the back of
Clear
Dylan.
high, bud.
You can only think it's Reed Sorensen messing this bloody. If somebody just grew some balls
Outside.
and passed Reed Sorensen,
All right, now
we
you're
wouldn't
clear.
be in this shit. Now who's this? Someone else has just passed now for the lead. Who's that? Well, I know that's
Alright,
Boyer.
careful now. Easy.
Who's behind Boyer? Who's that next to Boyer?
That car
That's the
there's on your
18.
inside.
There's the rowdy one. How you doing, Kyle? You remember me from Heat 2? There you are. Now we have been lapped. And then we overdrove it into the wall. Oh, and Clint Boyer gives us a message afterwards. Pick a lane there, Mr. Boyer. How is he able to get around traffic easy and I can't? Look at where Kyle's going to get past these guys. I should have stuck with them and stayed with them. They might have helped me out a little bit. And that's the good thing about NASCAR. There's no blue flags. You want to get past the field, you've got to get past them on your own accord. No ringing up and bitching over the phone to say, "Can you let me through, please?" Although you would see teammates let you through. And certainly affiliates as well. But 32nd, and we got a nice healthy gap to Daniel Hemrick in the 8. He'll be back in the 8 next season full time for Richard Childress. I think that's fair play because Hemrick's a good driver. Not got a bad word said about Daniel Hemrick. But I've got a bad word to say about Reed Sorensen. Good lord. I mean, I've caught this field up again. But the next lap car's going to be coming now. We've got 33 to go. So any caution that flies now. Yeah, we've got 10 to go. We're going to be making a fuel stop in a minute. Any caution that comes out now, and you may as well call it. Because everyone will jump in. But the problem is we're going to be a lap down then. And we're not even the first car on the lead lap as well. That's annoying. Reed Sorensen, I think, is the first car a lap down. Here comes, well, I know who this car is in the rear of you. It's old 7-time Jimmy Johnson. There you go, Jimmy. The last time we see you in the Lowe's car. Who else we got coming through here? Smithfield, that's the 10. That's Eric Almirola. How you doing, Eric? Took Danica's ride from... There we go, there's a caution. Well, it looks like the first we can go back is 34th, because there's a few cars are 3 laps down. Didn't see who... everyone's pitting. Didn't see who was on the lead lap still. But yeah, we'll put some weight into the pressure into the right rear. Other than that, it's as you were. So we go down to 34th. So Brendan Gaughan, Harrison Rowe. So this is the first week. Oh, hello.
Be ready.
Somebody's smoking here. Get ready for the field to be dicked up.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line.
Oh, he dicked the wrong place, man.
Inside.
Oh, come on. Who is that dicking the field up? Paul Menard.
On the outside. He's outside.
What a
Clear
dickhead.
outside.
It was like he blew up and both lines didn't go. You'd only need to be one line that needed to go there. Oh well, 26 to go. We're in P31, we've got Denny Hamlin behind us, Daniel Hemrick as well. I reckon if we stay P31, we'll take that. We'll go around the outside of Brendan Gaughan in the 62. Hey Brendan, someone thought you were a really good driver. Ooh, into the wall on the outside. We can talk. Are you going to dick me up as well? Are we gonna have a problem here, Brendan?
Stay high.
Brendan, we're gonna have a problem, aren't we? I swear to God, now get out of the way. I want to get after the Canadian DJ Kennington. There we go. Go dick up Denny.
Still there.
And aggressive goes around.
Wave them guys off. Caution set.
What an arse. Oh dear me. So David Reagan's going to get his lap back. He's the lucky dog, folks. He's the lucky dog. So we're in P31 still, but we're in the wrong lane. Why are we in the wrong lane?
Have a good day. Be ready here.
Oh well, don't matter. Where's Menard? He's somewhere. I think he's out. Don't see a car on pit road. Basically 21 on pit road. He must still be out here. There he is. You fix your engine, have you then, Paul?
Stay high. Careful.
Well, good for you. What a try hard.
Car outside. Hold your line here. Hold the wheel. Car
Take it
outside.
into the back of Michael
Car
McDowell.
outside. All right, now you're clear.
Now,
Got
he's...
one down low
Oh,
now.
well, there's
Got one
Bez
down
Bowman,
low.
the showman. He
Bottom lane
got us
clear.
loose
You're
of it,
gonna
and that's going
Hold
to
your
put him
line.
up into
Got one inside.
P31.
Hold your line.
I think somebody's smoking up the top end of the field here. Well, let's see if we can get Menard out. Mind you, Menard's not for position, so it doesn't matter if we get Menard out of the way. Go! You slow hunker.
Hard on the
I
outside.
said go! Thank you. At least we got Menard out of the way. So we're P31 now. Why are we P31? Has somebody blown up? Somebody's blown up, I think.
Driver, hold this line here.
I think somebody died. Who died and put us in P31?
Hang tight there,
Somebody
driver.
did. I
Hold
know
this
they
line
did.
here.
But there's no car on pit road. Because we were 30. No, we were. Oh, I think no. Bowman went past and we were 30. Somebody's out. I honestly don't know who it is. Because I can't see him on pit road anywhere. As we go into the side of Corey the Joy. Excuse me, Corey, coming through. We've got to sort out this guy. See with that, all the cars are the same bleeding colour. Or they're in one of the, because there are pit stalls in the Kings. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Come through. That's a spot. P29. We're putting more places between myself and P33. So P29 will take. Gladly take. That's a race victory right there. The BK Racing. They're usually at the race bike now with Gray Gaulding. So De Benedetto's for position. And guess who he's being held up by, folks? Yep, Ross Chastain. No, that isn't Chastain, so it's Reed Sorensen. Come on, Matt, get out of the way. Get moving. You and your Can-Am sponsorship. There goes Bowman the showman. Well, it looks like we've got a healthy gap back to Denny Hamlin in 32nd. So if McDowell takes us, then we'll fall back to 31st, but I would take that. It's 2 places above where we need to be. We just need to get on with it, shall we say? Enough said.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line.
And the outside of Bowman the showman. Come on, get De Benedetto at the same time. You slow hunk of junk. 10 to go at Martinsville. Fantastic, there's only 10 to go now. We're almost at the end of this 125 lap marathon. As we now go around the we get around the outside of De Benedetto, and then we pull ourselves in the walls. We can slide up now. There's Bowman the showman out of the way. Although he'll try and stick his he sticks his nose in there where it don't belong. Bowman, I swear, you and your Exalta sponsorship, you can get out the bloody way. I will put you in the wall if you're not careful. Oh, there he goes.
Stay up high here.
We'll let him have it.
Careful now. Still there.
He's a 5-star car. We're a 3-star car. Pick your battle. As we move up to P30. No, down to P30, I should say.
Stay up high.
Although we're still hanging, tough on the outside here. And that's what we need. Except McDowell's not too far away. We may finish P30. We may finish P30. We may be P31. Is that the leader again behind us? Who is this coming up fast? Looks like Jimmy Johnson.
5 to go. You got this.
Who is that? I can't see.
Stay high. Stay high. Still there.
Oh, is that? That's actually the cat car. That's like Ryan Newman. Might be Newman.
Still there.
I have never known a slower car than bloody Reed Sorensen. Do they put Reed Sorensen in this game just to slow everyone up so you don't get bloody incentives you want? Another thing, how the hell is he in front of Paul Bernard? That's impossible.
That car there is on your inside.
That has got to be the biggest impossibility in the world. Right, De Benedetto, there's a gap there. Get in it. You hunker slower. Ugh. Do I have to show you how it's done?
Careful now. Still there.
I will show you how it's done if you're not careful. P29 at the moment.
Couple more turns.
3 to go.
2 to go.
Are we back on the lead lap? If we're not, then no, I don't think we are. So it's actually 2 to go.
Still there.
We're going to finish a lap down to the leader.
Hold your line. You got one inside.
There we go. Now clear De Benedetto. Yes, there. Thank you. So this is our 1 to go basically, and finally, after 124 laps of trying to get past Reed Sorensen, De Benedetto's also coming through. Oh, Reed's not happy with that. Reed is not happy with that in the least, but out of 3 and 4, I think that's a well-deserved 29th place if I don't say so myself. And before anyone criticises the driving, that's Martinsville, baby. Let's go to the Exalta race recap. How did I get into it with Chris Buescher? Oh, that's right, I turned. That was for Heat 2, motherfucker! Core of the joy. That wasn't for Heat 2. Can you tell Reed Sorensen's just going to be the asshole in this when I get up to the season? I may just take his car. And then I could be the proverbial a-hole. So lap 28. Kyle Busch won stage 1. That's some playoff points for Kyle Busch. Do we get into it with Austin Dillon? Ty might remember this. Ooh, eat shit, Austin Dillon. Someone else could eat shit outside. There's 18, 3 wide. Can't do 3 wide around Martinsville, folks. Clint Boyer won stage 2. Well done, Clint. We made contact with Denny Hamlin. Unbelievable. A rough race. Lap 106, we go into it with Michael McDowell. I think this is when the tempers just started flaring, man. Because they will do it at Martinsville. Proper temper tantrums will be had. Well, that was it. So, yeah, we finished the lap down, P29. Kyle Busch wins at Martinsville. Congratulations, Kyle. I'll see you next season for that honour. And hey, we got points, but we're last. So Clint Boyer was the fastest car, 19.566. Kyle Busch led the most laps today, 51 out of the 125. Daniel Suarez, car on the move, 27th up to 10th. And it's tough luck Jimmy Johnson, first to 18th as we go to the shop. Oh yeah. Gladly give me them fans. Pay me my money. Here we go then, David Reagan. I know you're new and all, but that's unexcusable hobble driving. Yeah, I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry. Hey, Paul, try us for the demo dirt derby at County Fairgrounds next weekend. Ooh, look out. It's our first dipshit face of the day. That is a proper serious dipshit face there, Bubba Wallace. But I'm sorry. You got lucky once, though. Alex Bowman's Ian Paul trying to get a full-time ride this level. Then again, he crashed into me. No, he's not impressed, but I am sorry. It's Martinsville, after all. Alright, where to next? Oh, it's back into the Xfinity racing for Richard Childress. Let's go 4 top 5s. It's Texas next. Texas should be easy. I'm hoping Texas is very easy. You know what we should do? Go check the reputation for the Monster Energy Series. That's the Xfinity Series. There we go. Ooh, we made a few more rivals. Let's have a look down the field here. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. There's Bubba. Hey, dipshit. Look at all these people that are angry at me. Oh well, they'll get over it. Shoo, that should be it. Should be on to our next event, and our next event is the Xfinity Race of Texas. So join us for that next time. Hope you enjoyed this video around Martinsville, and until then, we'll see you in the next episode.